We're here in Denver, Colorado for what should be another exciting game. Welcome to a game featuring two teams from the AFC. Denver matches up against Buffalo. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get today's game started. Number 81 gets set to return the kickoff as we take a look at his stats. Pritchett will be kicking off.
Kicking off to start the game. Number 81.
This one is handled by number 81. And a fumble. The Bills get it. Almost a turnover on the kickoff. In my mind, a big advantage to this offensive unit with their running game against a defensive unit that has a tough time stopping the run.
Their front seven needs to get more aggressive. They need to get the jump on those offensive tackles and force them to get their inside foot back so they can take off in the middle.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Pressure coming, wraps him up and brings him down. Big man gets in there for a big sack.
He's got a great combination of size and move. Now, he won't be winning any races, but he's good at getting after the quarterback. And let me tell you, you never want him to be the guy falling on top of you.
Now in second and long after the sack. 7 defensive backs in on this one. Dropping back. Long throw. No completion there.
That was a pretty good throw, and the receiver was able to get to it. He just couldn't close the deal and bring it in for the catch.
Third and long. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Johnstone lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
Bring it up. Watch the drop still. Solid 29, solid 29.
Closing in. Steps up into the pocket. Oliver busts through and takes him down behind the line of scrimmage.
He's got a good mix of moves when he rushes. He can beat you with a swim, the club, or the arm over.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. They'll spot this one where it went out. So they have first and 10 here.
On the 49-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
Buffalo comes out in a 4-3.
All on us, y'all. Good shoot.
With a counter play. Jordan is there for the tackle at the 46. Harrison takes the handoff on the counter, picking up 5. Second and 5 coming up here.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Get me going. Watch out.
Buffalo comes out in their nickel package. Under pressure, on the run. This one falls incomplete. Good call by the defense as they sent the corner on a blitz.
He just had too much pressure in his face to see anything, and he threw one out there. Lucky for him, it wasn't picked off.
Third and 5. Ball on the 46-yard line.
From the start, Danny. Blue jam. Defense, get ready. Come on. Tampa.
Gets the call. Play action. Throws it. Almost intercepted.
The defense dug in their cleats and held their ground on that series of downs.
On the play.
Foster comes into the game for the punt. Number 81 into return. From the 17-yard line. Runs through the tackle.
29-yard punt. Return for a gain of 3 yards.
Ball on their own
will
21.
start the drive at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10.
Regular. Get it up.
Denver goes with a 4-man front. Green with a man in motion. Little misdirection. Poole is there on the stop at the 33-yard line. Good execution there, John.
The blockers sold it, and the back did the rest.
It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Let's go. Stay at home.
The Broncos come out in a 4-3.
Finish up.
Fires this one deep. Nearly intercepted.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're fluent. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Under 10. Get it, Saul.
Denver comes out in a 4-3.
I'm coming through, baby.
Here we go.
Drops back.
Go.
Gets the pass off. Bailey is there for the tackle at the 47-yard line. Excellent recognition by the receiver, reading the coverage and adjusting his route accordingly.
Option routes are receiving routes designed to take advantage of the coverage. It's up to both the receiver and the quarterback to make the same read. If the receiver reads zone, but the quarterback reads man, you can see passes going right to defenders.
Let's go.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. With the throw, he hits his receiver. A lot of room to work with. Miles ahead. Nystrom is there on the stop at the 25-yard line. They throw it and pick up a 2nd consecutive 1st down.
Well, when you start to establish something, you want to keep it going until the defense finds a way to stop you.
1st and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
There we go. You can't stop me.
Gives the ball off. Nice play fake.
Help me, give him help.
Lobs one into the end zone. Aggressive play calling that time, but now it's 2nd down.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Deuce. Whip.
Denver comes out in a 4-3. To carry it, can't pull him down. Bailey is there for the tackle at the 18. Johnstone running hard, going right through the arm tackles. Third down and 3 coming up.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Watch your man. Lucky.
The Broncos come out in a 4-3. He tucks it away. With the throw, almost picked off. Matthews was his intended target. Gilbert with the coverage.
On the play.
Here we go. This will take the lead. Veteran kicks it through.
Is good.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get them a TD.
Whitehead is back and ready to put this one in the air. Sends it sailing. This one is taken by Randolph. They forced a 3-and-out on the offense's last possession.
Denver will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
They'll go from the I formation. A little misdirection. Williams comes up to make the play at the 19. Good job knifing in there to bring him down.
He brings a lot of things to the table, but the thing I like the most is how prepared he always is. I mean, he can run and he can tackle. And he watches so much tape that he actually anticipates what the offense is going to run before they call the play.
The Bills come out in a nickel package. This one will be spotted at the 21.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
All on that,
Nickelback in this time.
Hold the look. Let's go.
Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Can't bring him down. They move the chains on the 3rd down catch by Rams.
And that's what he does. If you need a big 3rd down play and you need a 1st down, you look for this guy.
It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Blue jam.
With the carry, fakes the handoff. Steps up. What an impact.
He couldn't find anybody open, so the secondary did a good job of covering. Then the spy guy made his move and went after him.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack.
29-yard line.
Come on. Empty spread.
The Bills line up in the quarter defense. Pressure with the throw. This one falls incomplete, and it will be an interference call on that play. The only question
on the
was if the
defense.
defender
Number
or the
32,
receiver.
first down.
Jennings interferes with the receiver.
I think the defender was beaten there. He just decided to grab hold of the receiver.
1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Come on. One back.
The Bills come out in a nickel package. Harris is there on the stop at the 40-yard line.
Mixon runs with passes, keeps the defense honest.
Gain of about a yard. Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
There we go. I can do it, baby. You turning it up. All right, here we go.
Hand it off to the back. This one will be spotted at the 45. Keeping it on the ground, they chose to run the same exact play, not even a shift in their formation.
Third and 4. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Keep moving.
With the pass falls incomplete. Fulcher was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Receiver on the play.
Foster will come in now to punt it away. Number 81 is the deep return man. And he chooses not to return this one.
Catch made at the 14-yard line.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. Where's that?
Only one man back. Throws it. Broken up. Good push by the defensive line, forcing the incomplete pass.
He hung in there, but he didn't really have the time that he needed to make the play. The quarterback has to know who his outlet guy is and get the ball to him when he feels that pressure coming.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Get my cut back. Not today. Watch out.
Hand off to the tailback. Plows ahead. Maestro is there on the stop at the 17. Johnstone paddles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball on their own 17.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Great pass.
The Broncos come out in a nickel package. Pressure coming, going deep. Ooh, nearly picked off. Close to a big play by the defense.
And it probably should have been a big play. He had perfect position to get the interception. He just dropped it.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. He'll line up for what will be his 2nd punt of the game. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 41-yard line. The
Ball on their own
Broncos will
41.
start the drive at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go, let's go,
Harrison
let's go.
in the backfield.
Let's go, B, let's go.
Hand it off. Jennings comes up to make the play at the 45. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. It's 2nd down and 6 to go.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Get it up.
Harrison lines up behind his fullback in the eye. With the pass, knocked to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Pass.
That was a good play,
Harrison, the
turned bad
receiver on the
play.
play.
Good because their zone defense worked well, bad because he dropped the interception. That's one he wishes he could have back.
And here's what they've been
6.
able to do so
Ball
far
on
on
the
3rd down.
45-yard line.
Let's go, B.
The Bills come out in a nickel package. Drops back with the throw. Tennyson is there on the stop. John, he'll be well short of the 1st down.
Now, here's the thing. The defense had all the guys covered who were beyond the marker. So it was up to the short man to make something happen after the catch, and he just couldn't do it.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3 and out. This one goes out of bounds.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Watch your eyes. All right, now.
The Broncos line up in a 4-3.
It's on. Keep the throttle down.
On the ground. Maestro comes up to make the play at the 44-yard line.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. But the ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
2nd and 2. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Hold the look. They soft, man.
Denver using 3 linebackers. Green sends a man in motion. Hands it off. Great to get free. Camp is there for the tackle at the 48.
That's a good job of separating out of the defensive lineman. They created a crack, he saw it, and made his move.
1st and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Watch your man. Bring it.
Out of the shotgun. Punts. Going for the deep man. What a catch. The 10. Touchdown, Bills.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in his play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
The extra point attempt is good. They have a double-digit lead now following that end zone trip. Whitehead looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Randolph back deep to return.
This one is taken by Randolph. The defense forced a punt the last time after 3 plays.
The Broncos will start the drive at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Buffalo comes out with 8 guys in the box.
Watch the snap down.
With a counterplay. Harris is there for the tackle at the 23.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Get my cut back. Do some.
Jammer, the man in motion.
From the start.
To carry it, Harris is there on the stop at the 25-yard line.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game, because if they do that, they become one-dimensional, and that plays right into the defense's hand.
Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. Watch the wheel.
They give it to the halfback. Edwards is there for the tackle. They blitz and it backfires.
Yeah, that's a chance you take. You're hoping to get some penetration and hit them in the backfield. But if you miss, there isn't a lot of help at the next level to keep them from picking up the first down.
Buffalo has started off quickly as the first quarter comes to an end with the score 10-0.
Nothing.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. Ball on their own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Back it up, baby. Let's run, man.
Buffalo comes out in a 4-3.
Keep the back.
Looking upfield. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. He always displays great awareness, and he gets in there and brings him down for a loss.
I'll tell you, he might be one of the smartest linebackers in the NFL right now. He anticipates, closes, then boom. He drags the ball carrier down for a loss.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Rush in.
Buffalo comes out in their nickel package. Gets rid of it. Jumps and makes the catch. Number 21 is there on the stop. Number 21 is the injured player on the field. He'll be coming out for this next play, so we'll find out what the story is. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. Yeah,
Buffalo comes out with 8 guys in the box. Closing in. Great effort that time, John. He's clearly one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now. And let me tell you, he might never be better than he is right now.
Now they're looking at second and long after the sack.
49-yard line.
Get some swag going.
The Bills come out of the 46. He hands it off. Harris comes up to make the play. At midfield, takes it up the middle, picks up less than a yard.
That was just a burst of power from the defensive line.
To convert on this third down, they have to get it to the 37. Well, earlier we saw the injured player heading back to the locker room, and right now they don't know how serious it is, but his return in this game is doubtful. And he's intercepted.
I'll tell you, it's very important to have pressure on the quarterback. What that does is make the secondary's job a heck of a lot easier. And on that play, it led to an interception.
After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 44.
Do some.
He tucks it away. Nystrom is there for the tackle. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Ball right around midfield.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Not today.
They'll go from the I formation.
Watch out. Let's go.
On the carry. Under pressure. Sheds the tackle. Throws on the run. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. The 46-yard line is the spot they have to get to convert on this third down play. Denver comes out in a 4-3 with the throw. They'll spot this one at the 39-yard line. He's in on that stop, gets credited with tackle number 6. John, he has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
First and 10.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Go low. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Going to the air on first down. With the pass, right on target to the wide receiver. So they get 2 first downs on their last 2 plays.
They're getting it done by seeing the whole field and taking what the defense gives them.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
And they're threatening again with the ball inside the 20. Hands it off. Cam comes up to make the play.
On the run.
Johnstone battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Let's see what they can do in the red zone.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
All on us, y'all. Let's go, boys. Here we go.
The Broncos line up in a 4-3. Can't bring them down. Poole is there on the stop at the 15-yard line. Johnstone battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. So the third down, they'll be looking for a play that will get them to the 10. The Bills line up in Tripp's bunch. Stepping up with the throw, he was tipped.
He was watching the quarterback the whole time. You have to look defenders off your receiver before you try and get him to pass.
Number 86 was the intended receiver on that play. So this field goal attempt will be from about 33 yards away. The veteran connecting for the field goal. Following the field goal, the score is 13-0 Bills. Whitehead will be kicking off.
Up for the kickoff. Randolph back deep to return.
From the 2. Their defense looking for a second straight interception. Ball on their own 27.
At the 27-yard line. 1st and 10.
Buffalo comes out in their nickel package. With the carry, fakes the handoff. Fires this one deep. Broken up. Pretty good coverage downfield as the pass falls incomplete.
He had some room up in front of him to scramble out of the pocket and pick up a few yards. Maybe he should have done that.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll go from the I formation.
We coming away. Temple. Keep the throttle down.
Gets the call. Young is there on the stop at the 31. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll go with the quarter defense. Pressure. The veteran slips in there and gets the sack.
And you still got to give him a lot of respect. His moves haven't diminished that much, and he still makes impact plays.
It's 4th and a mile, so out comes the punter. From the 37.
37-yard punt, returned for a gain of 4 yards. The Bills will start the drive at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10.
Johnstone, the lone back. Reynolds comes in motion.
Let's go. We like a pressure.
Looking upfield. Nystrom comes up to make the
Johnstone
play.
on the carry.
The defense has to make some adjustments. They aren't even slowing them down. I think about using a little more 8-man front up there.
Ball right around midfield.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Clear. Clear. Do something.
Green scans the defense from the gun. Throwing. Interception. The 30. The alert cornerback gets the interception.
He has a way of becoming a receiver. He just shadows so well.
After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 26-yard line.
They soft, man. So low. Set. All right, here we go. Yeah, let's go, baby. Hey, let's go.
Throws it. Tennyson is there on the stop at the 32-yard line.
Watch this. He stands them up, and he puts them right down. That's stopping in your tracks right there.
Pressure coming with the pass. He lost it. The Bills scoop it up. Here's an opening. The 30, the 20, the 10, 5. He dives, touchdown.
He gets a great block right here to spring him for the touchdown. I'll tell you, he takes the defender right out of his shoes that time.
The extra point attempt is good. We've updated our turnover stat, and it looks like this. Whitehead is just about ready to kick this one away.
Randolph back to return.
From the 5. Last time the defense was on the field, they scored on a fumble return. It's 1st and 10.
Will start the drive at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10.
Under 10.
Buffalo comes out in their nickel package. Closing in. What a collision. And again, they get to the quarterback. The 4th time he's gone down.
On the play.
Now in 2nd and long after the sack.
21-yard line.
Keep the throttle down.
Swan scans the defense from the gun. Throws it. He's there for the catch. Puts it on the ground. The Bills pick up the fumble. The 40.
When the offense turns the ball over this much, the coach needs to figure out why it's happening and make some adjustments.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Stay at home. Deuce it.
Denver comes out in a 4-3. Looking for room. McCormick comes up to make the play at the 36-yard line.
He didn't hit the hole with much conviction on that one.
Second and 10.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Everything you got.
The Broncos come out in a 4-3. This one will be spotted at the
Johnstone
26-yard
with the
line.
carry.
And that's now 3
11-yard
tackles
gain
for
on
him
the
in this
play.
game. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
2-minute warning coming
Ball
up.
on the 26-yard line.
Get some slack going. You can't stop me.
Denver lines up in a 4-3. Emmanuel in motion.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
He takes the delayed handoff. Valentine comes up to make the play at the 23. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Hold the look. Let's go.
Johnstone, the lone back.
Come on. There we go, baby. Roll.
On the ground. The 10. And they'll score. Touchdown.
Some of these guys are like a train. They lower their head, keep their legs moving, and charge straight ahead. Sometimes he'll even drag a defender 10 yards before he'll start slowing down.
The point after is good. They got excellent field position and made the most of it.
They took the bull by the horns. They weren't about to let that favorable circumstance turn out unfavorably.
Whitehead is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Back to return.
This one is handled by Randolph. The Broncos don't have much time as they start their drive at the 19-yard line. Ball on their own 19.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Hey, watch
Harrison
the ball.
in the backfield.
Check it. Hut. Here we go.
They give it to the halfback. Wilkerson is there for the tackle at the 23-yard line.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up, and it keeps the same defense on the field.
They'll bring the blitz with the pass. And he had it and lost it. Incomplete.
There's not one wide receiver who can ever claim that he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 23-yard line.
No stop that motor. Stay posted.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Harper is there on the stop. Harrison fighting for yardage that time. He's able to reel off a nice gain.
Here's a no huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Well play. Harper is there for the tackle at the 37.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Dropping back. Under pressure. Can't get it away.
The offensive line just lost the battle up front on that play. They have to keep their shoulders square, keep their inside foot up, and they're going to get beat again and again.
Pressure. Throwing. And it's complete. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Broncos.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
The point after is good. After the touchdown, the score is 27-7. Bills. Pritchett in to kick this one off.
Number 81, back deep to return.
This one is taken by number 81.
They've really taken control of this thing as they head back out on offense. The defensive coordinator was going over some things with his guys on the sideline. Maybe they made some adjustments that are going to slow them down.
Ball on their own 35.
At the 35-yard line. 1st and 10.
Bring it up, bring it up.
Johnstone, the lone back, dropping back to pass on 1st down. Looking comfortable in the pocket, going for the deep man. Drops the interception. Deep throw, nearly picked off.
When you've got a receiver who wins a lot of jump ball situations, you've got to throw it deep to him. That time, the defender got the better jump.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Here I come.
Denver comes out in their nickel package.
Knock him out. They soft, man.
Dropping back with the throw, and he hits his target. Green, clearly regarded as one of the most accurate passers in the league, and with passes like that, you know why.
Yeah, you know what? When he lets it go, he's not trying to throw it in the direction of his receiver. He's trying to hit him right in the hands, put the ball right at their fingertips, and most of the time he doesn't.
43-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. We coming to wreck. Let's go.
The Broncos line up in a 4-3. Handed off to the back. Nystrom is there for the tackle at the 47-yard line. Good pickup on the ground as they convert for the first.
Here's the thing. They were looking run and brought the blitz, but the back just used his vision and elusiveness to avoid him and get past the marker.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
You gotta have it, D. Area. Get it, son.
The Broncos come out in a nickel package.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. One of us gonna make a play.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Long throw. He's there for the catch. Touchdown, Bill. The receiver got a step on his man and goes all the way. Whitehead comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. And they add another touchdown to their already large lead. Completely dominant, John.
They've got some breathing room. The tendency would be for the offense to play more conservatively. But as we've seen in the past, that doesn't always work. And sometimes it lets the other team right back in the game.
Going with the squib kick. And we'll see if they can move the ball as well through the air this time as they did after scoring a touchdown on their last possession. So deep in their own territory, they'll probably just run out the clock before halftime. Inside their own 20.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Let's go. Tampa. Hey, watch the ball.
The Bills with a 4-man front, looking to run it here. He'll feel that one tomorrow.
He's had a pretty good first half. Expecting him to continue to get the ball quite a bit as this game moves along.
Second and 3. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Danny.
The Bills come out in a 4-3.
Let's do our thing. Let us dictate. Lucky. All on us, y'all. It's on.
That's the end of the second quarter with the score.
Buffalo
34. Denver 7.
The Broncos 7.
As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Just about ready for the second half as they line up for the kickoff. From the 4. Randolph takes this one back to the 22.
Randolph on the return. The Broncos will start the drive at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Bills come out in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Williams is there on the stop with the carry.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
It's second down and 9 to go.
On the 23-yard line.
Turn it up now. Here we come.
Harrison, the deep back.
Good shoot. Hey, let's go. Under 10, 10.
The rush is on. Throwing it away. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
One of us gonna make a play. They scared.
From the gun. Swan with a man in motion. Throwing. This one falls incomplete, and it will be an interference call on that play. The only question is the defender or the receiver.
32.
So the penalty on third down does go against the defense, and the result is a first down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Yes, on.
Buffalo using 3
Let's go,
linebackers.
boys. Let's go. Hey, let's go, 1D.
Hand off to the tailback. Tennyson is there for the tackle at the 45.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry, but there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
2nd and 5 coming up here.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Here I go. What's the hard count?
The Bills line up in a 4-3. Hand off on the draw. Williams comes up to make the play at the 49-yard line. Harrison rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Ball on their own 49.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Stop it.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
Ain't no thing.
Throwing to the first on short yardage. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. He was pressured as the defense forced the issue.
Yeah, and that's something the defensive coordinator mentioned in practice this week. Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
Number 81 sets up to run back the punt. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 16-yard line. They'll take over at the 16-yard line. 1st and 10.
We coming to wreck.
The Bills line up in Tripp's bunch. They'll pass on first down. Pressure coming. Throws it. Incomplete. The defense was coming after him on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Second and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D. You can't stop me. Keep it up.
looking for something long. It's caught. The 40, the 30. The receiver breaks free. The 10. Touchdown, Bills.
The quarterback went through his progressions and found a receiver that he thought had the best chance to haul it in for the score.
Whitehead comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. Big opening drive, moving down the field and putting it into the end zone.
That's excellent execution by the guys out there on offense. They looked confident, moved the ball, and found the end zone. That's a great way to start the second half.
Buffalo is lined up for the kickoff. Randolph back to return.
From the 1. And they're about ready to get this drive started after the last series ended with a punt.
The Broncos will start the drive at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Watch out. Hey, watch the screen.
Buffalo comes out with 8 guys in the box. Throwing. And he's tackled at the 33-yard line. And so that makes tackle number 6.
A successful offense is one that can run and throw for good yardage on first down.
And that's a gain of about 8.
Second and 2. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. Good shoot.
Buffalo comes out in the quarter defense. Gets rid of it. Grant was his intended target.
Randall, the intended receiver on the play. Third and 2. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Take it to another level. This is it, baby.
Hand it off to the back. And he goes out at the 48-yard line.
This is a great block. Watch here. He just barrels into the defender, taking him right off the turf. Now that is a textbook block right there.
Be careful. Run again. They soft, man. Let's go now. Danny. Be the hammer, not the nail. Hold the look.
Hand it off. Bates comes up to make the play at the 46-yard line. Pickup of about 5. Second down and 4 to go.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Get me going. Come on.
Buffalo goes with a 4-man front.
Wham. We like a pack of wolves. Let's go, dude.
Drops back, closing in. He goes down. And how many times have they gotten to the quarterback in this one?
6 on the play.
Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Here we come.
The Bills come out in a dime package.
It's on. Up top. Watching the knee. Turn over.
Gets the pass off. The pass falls incomplete. Denver fails once again to get the first down, and that's 7 times.
Yeah, and that's huge for the defense to keep stepping up on third down like that. They're a solid group of guys who make key stops.
Foster is ready to punt this one away. Number 81 looks like he's ready for the return. From the 16. Number 81 takes the punt to the 26-yard line.
9 yards. First and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Solo! Solo!
The Broncos line up in a 4-3. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. He somehow got that pass off.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
Second and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Let's go, boys!
Denver goes with a 4-man front. They give it to the halfback. Nystrom is there for the tackle at the 34.
When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground.
Third and 2 coming up here.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Here we go!
The Broncos come out with 8 guys in the box. With the throw, it was tipped.
Pretty good play call on that one. Everything happened just as it's drawn up. He's going to hang on to it.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.
Ball on their own 25.
Will start the drive at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Nothing!
Out of the I formation. He gets the carry. Harris is there on the stop at the 29. Gain of 4. Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Not today.
With the throw, the pass is picked off. The 40. Savvy linebacker gets the turnover.
Most guys who've been around the league for a long time aren't easily fooled. When the quarterback looks them off or pump fakes, they stay in their feet, keeping their eyes on them, and then make this type of play.
Following the interception, it's now first and 10.
Get it started. Here we go, baby.
Denver goes with a 4-man front. Emmanuel, the motion man. Looking to run it here. Poole is there for the tackle at the 32. Johnstone rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
You gotta have it, D.
Denver comes out in a 4-3. With a counterplay. Valentine is there on the stop at the 29-yard line. Johnstone is having an outstanding day with over 100 yards rushing. On third down, they need to get it to the 26 to convert.
29-yard line.
Overswing right. Let us
Denver using 3 linebackers. He hands it off. Camp is there for the tackle at the 24-yard line. Pickup of about 5 that produces a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz, giving him the extra time he needed to find the hole.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. Let's run, man.
Denver lines up in a 4-3. Gets the call. Hill is there on the stop at the 16.
The defense just seems to be out of position every time they give him the ball.
Down inside the 15.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Are we? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
The last time they were down here, they settled for a field goal. Handed off to the back. No place to run on that one.
And the thing is, when you don't get underneath the defensive line, you're not going to have the leverage that's needed to knock them off the ball. And that time, the defense had all the leverage.
The 14-yard line is where they have to go to pick up the first down.
We good, we good. Come on.
Denver goes with a 4-man front. Hand it off. Fakes the handoff. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. Buffalo has 6 failed third down attempts, John.
Well, they're not making the plays when they really need to. They need someone to step up and get this team going.
So this field goal attempt will be from about 33 yards away. The kick sails through. It's good. That's his 3rd successful attempt. And with that right there, they've now scored 17 unanswered points.
They just can't seem to stop him.
Whitehead comes in to kick off.
Randolph back to return.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 4. Defense intercepted a pass their last time out.
Randolph on the return. The
1st and 10.
Will start the drive at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10.
Harrison, the deep back. Swan with a man in motion. Cross play to the right. Thomas breaks the play up in the backfield. Big tackle there for Lawson. Great pursuit there, John.
You can say that again. He knows how to prepare, and it really pays off when you make stops like that.
It's 2nd down and a long way to
Ball
go.
on the 23-yard line.
Let's go now.
Swan scans the defense from the gun. Drops back under pressure.
These guys in the offensive line are shaking their heads now and trying to determine how that guy's been able to get back there 3 times.
Ball on their own 14.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Good shoot. There we go, D.
The Bills come out in a dime package. He gets the carry. Nice play fake. Fires this one deep. Almost intercepted.
It was almost like the defenders were in a huddle on that series. They hit a roadblock with everything they tried.
Number 81, back to return. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 49-yard line. They'll take over at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10.
It's showtime, baby. Get it started.
The Broncos with a 4-man front. Emmanuel goes in motion.
Defense, get ready.
Hand off to the tailback. This one is spotted at the 46. It's his 3rd tackle of the contest.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
So a pickup of maybe 3.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Go, 1. Yeah, you see that.
Only 1 man back. With the carry, they'll go with the play fake. With the throw, and it's caught. Maestro is there for the tackle at the 19-yard line. With that pass, he closes in on 300 yards. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
One of us gonna make a play. Watch the snap down. We're talking about breathe.
They kicked the field goal the last time they were in the red zone. Poole is there on the stop. Johnstone battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Stay at home.
defense lines up in the nickel. Handed off to the back. Poole comes up to make the play. At the 7-yard line. The strong rushing effort continues. He now has over 125 yards on the ground. It's first and goal at the 7.
We gotta have it, D. Here we go.
Out of the I formation.
Here we go, baby. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Gives the ball off. Camp is there for the tackle at the 2. Johnstone runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. It's second and goal at the 2-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on. We coming to wreck.
They'll go from the I formation. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Bills ahead of the Broncos 44-7. The Bills begin this fourth quarter with an insurmountable lead in the ball in the red zone. It's second and goal at the 2.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Let's go, D. Everything you got.
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Bills.
Here's how they get in on that one. They just can't bring him down, and he plows into the end zone for the score.
The point after is good. The Bills continue to increase their lead. Whitehead is just about ready to kick this one away.
Randolph back to return.
This one is handled by Randolph.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. And I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
It's first and 10.
At the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Hold the look. Not today.
Buffalo goes with a 4-man front.
So we gonna take it.
Handed off to the back. Thomas is there on the stop.
On the carry.
No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
So it's second and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Hey. All on us, y'all.
The Broncos line up in a 5-receiver set this time. And the catch is made. Spielman is getting up very slowly. It looks like he'll head toward the sideline, and we'll get you an injury report as quickly as possible.
Third and 5. Ball on the 25-yard line.
One back. It's showtime, baby.
The Bills with a 4-man front. Throwing. And it's complete. Kennison is there for the tackle at the 34.
Play football.
The injury sustained earlier was minor, and they expect him to return to the game after a series or two.
2 deep.
He tucks it away. Young comes up to make the play at the 36. 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, let's go, 1D.
They line up in the I formation.
Here we go.
Dropping back. Long throw. Incomplete.
The pass ball's incomplete.
They dropped additional people into the secondary, but still generated an excellent pass rush.
And that gives you a lot of flexibility calling your defense. If the guys up front are good at creating pressure, then you don't have to blitz as often, giving you the ability to double cover an opponent's best receiver.
And here's a look at each team's success on 3rd down so far. The Bills come out with 8 guys in the box. They're coming with the blitz. The screen to the receiver. The 50. The 40. Kennison comes up to make the play.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chain. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
Back it up, baby. Let's go. Nothing. They don't get nothing. They saw it.
Toss play to the right. They'll spot this one at the 35. He has been a major force on defense. He's now up to 10 tackles in the game. Eighth play of this drive.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
There we go, D.
Mills, the lone back. Throws it. Nearly intercepted. Kennison had the coverage on the play.
Ryan Hunt, the intended receiver on the play.
Ninth play of this drive.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Danny.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on 3rd down. Gets rid of it. Almost picked off. Williams had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
Spielman was taken out earlier with a minor injury, but now returns to the game.
All on us, y'all. Under 10.
I don't think they have a choice. They have to go for it.
Let's go, boys.
Dropping back a pass here, needing a big 4th down conversion. It's broken up.
They'll take over at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10.
Get me going. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
They line up in the I formation. He hands it off. Cole is there for the tackle.
That's another big run. The offensive line has been doing a pretty good job of opening up some holes.
Second and less than a yard.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
It's on. Let's do our thing. Check it. Here we go. It's showtime, baby.
Little misdirection. Kelly is there on the stop at the 44-yard line. Trying to find something in the middle. Nothing open.
I tell you, the guys up front got outworked on that one. They got knocked off the line, and they never recovered.
Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Big play, baby. Stay posted up.
Only one man back with a counter play. Now that's a stiff arm. McKinney makes the tackle, but it's beyond the marker, so they pick up a 1st down. He should have been stopped short, but he was able to power his way for a 1st down.
Yeah, and you could put that one on the defense because they had a shot at him. They just couldn't bring him down.
Ball on their own 47-yard
line.
Here we come. Defense, get ready.
The Broncos come out in the 46. Cross play to the right. Camp is there on the stop at the 47. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play. Let's check it out. The call is holding, and that'll push them back.
That's what happens when your feet and your body get going in the wrong position.
Ball on their own 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. Let's go.
The Broncos come out in a dime package. Steps up into the pocket. Gets rid of it. Ooh, nearly picked off. Abraham was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Nystrom was there on the coverage.
Second and long. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Here we go.
Green from the shotgun.
Let's run, man.
Pumps once. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Bailey is there on the stop at the 44. He took what he was given, completing the pass.
Yeah, what you want to do as a receiver who's facing zone coverage is to break into the secondary, find a hole, settle down, and show the quarterback your numbers. That was a good job.
44-yard line.
Keep that press on him.
Suggs, the deep man.
Play hard and fast, baby. Nothing deep. Give me more.
Hand off to the tailback. Hill comes up to make the play at the 49. The third down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the fourth quarter when you're playing with a lead.
Randolph gets set for the return as we take a look at his numbers. For the fourth time, he's brought in to kick the ball away. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one, but it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
No more, fellas. Watch screen. Play football.
Harrison is the deep back. Ross is there for the tackle at the 18, and he chases him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
I'll tell you, he's one of the most knowledgeable defenders in the league. He knows how to play the game, and he always knows what's going on.
12.
Ball on their own 18.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Here we go, baby.
Harrison, the lone back, and he gets the delayed handoff. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. John, the coaches are always talking about his intensity and awareness.
And those are the type of plays where you see those qualities really showing himself. He's a cornerstone of this defense, and he always seems to be in the right position to make the play.
Fly alert! Fly alert! Hey, let's go.
Nickelback in this time. Pressure, throwing. Drops the interception. White with the coverage.
Jarvis, the intended receiver, on the play.
Foster comes into the game for the punt. Number 81 sets up, waiting for the punt. From the 47.
30-yard punt, return for a gain of 1 yard. First
Ball on the
10.
45-yard line.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Everything you got. Go make a play.
Denver comes out in a 4-3.
One of us gonna make a play. Be the hammer, not the nail. Not today. Good shoot. So we gonna bang it
On the ground. Nystrom is there on the stop at the 30. And that was the fullback.
Yeah, and the thing is, when you give this guy a chance and you get him in the open field, he has the ability to gain a good chunk of yards.
First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby. All on us, y'all.
The Broncos with a four-man front. Handed off to the back. Wright comes up to make the play at the 21.
He's showing a good burst and explosiveness on just about every carry. He's one of those guys who can break one for a touchdown anytime he touches the ball.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Deuce it. Let's go.
The Broncos come out in a 4-3. Little misdirection. Bailey is there for the tackle.
On the run.
And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
So they have 12 yards to go for a touchdown.
Be careful. Hey, here we go.
Abraham, the lone back. Green with a man in motion.
Let's go, let's go.
They're 12 yards away from the end zone.
On the 12-yard line.
Clear, clear. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Denver comes out with 8 guys in the box. Cash comes up to make the play. Abraham takes it up the middle for a yard or two. They need 10 for a score.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Let us dictate. We gotta have it, D. Let's go, D. Let's
The
go.
backs are lined up in an eye. Hand it off. Cole is there on the stop. Johnstone battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Third down, and if they can get to the 2-yard line, they'll pick up the first.
Defense, get ready. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Denver comes out with their nickel tackle. Spins away. McCormick is there for the tackle at the 8-yard line. Nothing doing on that running play, so they'll probably send in the kicker.
I think so. When you've got the lead, you don't have to try anything fancy. You just tack on the 3 and put the game in your defense's hands.
Whitehead heads out onto the field for the field goal attempt. The kick sails through. It's good. The Bills pour it on with another score.
Buffalo is lined up for the kickoff. Randolph back to return.
This one is handled by Randolph. Randolph takes this one back to the 19.
Randolph on the return.
Ball on their own 19.
Will start the drive at the 19-yard line. First and 10.
Swan starts out of the shotgun. Dropping back to pass on first down. Pressure coming. This pass is incomplete, and they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
On the 19-yard line.
The Broncos line up in a 5-receiver set this time. An embarrassing day for the offensive line as they've now given up 8 sacks. And it looks like they're going to go with a no-huddle. Dropping back. With the throw. The wide receiver has it.
You know, when it's third and so many yards, why the heck would you run a pass pattern that was short of the first? Makes no sense to me.
They want to hurry it up here.
Let's go, let's go.
Going with the pass on 4th down. Closing in. Puts everything behind this one. It's batted away.
Let's go now. Bring it up, bring it up. Let's go. Get it up. Hey, let's go one deep. You got the practice rules. Everything you got.
He'll just take a knee. So this could be the last play of the game. Not much of a contest. One team pouring it on for a big margin of victory.
The Bills, 54. The Broncos, 7.
This game is presented by the authority of the National